I'm Rosemarie Truman. I'm the founder and CEO of the Center for Advancing Innovation. The Center for Advancing Innovation is a nonprofit. Basically, we're a catalyst for startups. It's kind of a trifecta model. We identify breakthrough technologies. We work with about 100 plus institutions around the United States who identify technologies that are commercially viable and that can make an impact across 100 plus institutions. And we match them with talent to create startups. And then the third leg of the stool is to create the architecture for capital. And so it's a trifecta. We match the technologies with the talent and the capital. And so we have launched 365 companies so far. We have launched them through a challenge model, and we have the largest virtual accelerator in the world that we know of, at least. So the teams will go through an 8-month accelerator process, and then they will come out and raise a lot of money. So our largest one has raised about 1.3 billion. And so we're very proud of the startups. We have about a 75% success rate. So normally, as you probably know, that startups fail 90% of the time in the first year. So we're very proud of our startups, and very grateful for you all coming here today. And you're going to see some amazing startups today. So we also have another company called Ignite Social Impact, because we know that we're trying to build the scaffolding, if you will, for the additional capital structures. And this is a platform where companies can raise up to $5 million. It's a crowd equity platform, and the intent is to democratize impact investing, and also focus on the companies that are only getting 3% of the capital. So, and that's going well. So that's coming along very well. We have been fortunate to receive several different awards from the Obama White House, the Government Accountability Office, 2 of those, Federal Laboratory Consortium, and so we're fortunate for that. So I just wanted to give a little bit of an introduction. And the purpose of today is to kind of create illustrate the ability to advance technologies, advance startups as well, because our challenges are two-way streets. There are startups that exist that are trailblazing, and then also create new startups from scratch through a challenge model. So we use a challenge model. We're in our 9th challenge. One was supported, for example, by the Walton family, Alice Walton, and the Silicon Valley Community Foundation through Sherry Sobrato, who's right there, and Impact Assets. And so she's going to talk a lot about the significant trailblazing she has done. So that's it for just a brief introduction. Again, the focus of this discussion this meeting is advancing technologies and talking about building the architecture, if you will, for capital raising for startups. And then you're going to see the evidence of all those wonderful startups that are going to pitch that have really done miraculous work. So, and I want to thank Posanelli for everything, and Pete in particular for allowing us to use your space and being so generous.
Yeah,
So,
my pleasure.
thank you.
My pleasure. So I don't know if I need to stand. The camera gets a little funny, but again, I'm Peter Thurlow. I'm a partner at Posanelli Law Firm. I've been practicing intellectual property and patent law for about 25 years. Was at a big firm, Jones Day Law Firm, and we used to buy a lot of companies, and that's I was more focused on that. 6 years ago, I joined Posanelli. I'm on the startup side, so probably outside general counsel, outside IP counsel to about 30 companies. I work with plenty of big businesses as well. Mount Sinai is a few blocks away. I have a lot of spin-outs from universities and doctors, orthopedic surgeons, spine surgeons, many others that get the great opportunity to work with. And then Posanelli overall, we have 950 attorneys, 21 U.S. offices, now going to 22. We're going to open up an office in Salt Lake City. It's a general practice law firm, but we have 175 people that I can pull in and out of deals in the IP area. And then I do a lot of everything that Rosemarie was saying. And by the way, we go back 4 or 5 years, been friends, and get the chance to see each other every now and then, which is always nice. Yes. So we're in the same business where I'm focused more on the legal side, of course, but advancing technologies and capital raising. When I got into the startup space around 5 or 6 years ago, I quickly realized that all the startups need funding. So I started hosting through a great man, Arthur Bavalis, that Wendy Diamond over there knows, and become a dear friend of mine, these family office investor events. So a lot of times I try to have one coming up on Thursday, another one coming up in early September, and I try to match startups and founders with capital. We do that through family offices. We also do it with VCs and private equity, and then, of course, lots of grants and everything. So I've been doing so much of this that this fall, I used to be in the military, so I'll be joining DARPA as what they call a special government employee to focus on intellectual property, commercialization, and these national security issues that you can, for those that have worked with DARPA, those kind of things. A lot of AI, a lot of blockchain, a lot of things going on in the world that we've read about in the paper, and it's exciting stuff. But here to help today, excited. I think Leonard said he's going to be learning a lot by just listening. I probably get several pitch decks a week and talk to investors, had 3 investor calls this morning alone. Just always interested in who's doing what, whether it's blockchain, AI. I chair the med device group, so as I get older and I continue to play basketball, I'm going to need a lot more of these solutions. I'm hoping and I pray I don't blow out my Achilles, but anyway, so I always like to stay ahead of things. A lot of exciting things in stem cells and other things. That's very, very cool. So welcome. Look forward to today's discussion. I'll be in and out. And Rosemarie, anything I could do for you, I'm always happy to do it. And looking forward to an exciting program.
Thank you so much.